Hey all, welcome in, hope you're well. A slightly different stream than what I normally post. Normally I just throw up Salty Survivor games from when I'm killer on Dead by Daylight, but something slightly different. After the events of a couple of games on one of my most recent streams, and after watching the latest Spooknjukes YouTube video where he posted all about he's doing the streamer rulebook, he's following the streamer rulebook, and was he tunneling in this specific game, I thought I'd jump on and just give my views on the whole survivor rulebook thing. Now, full disclaimer, like Spookn'Jukes, I very much believe that camping, tunneling, slugging, the use of no-ed is all fair game. It's fair usage. I have no problem in deploying any of those tactics when I feel a game is getting out of my control and I need to try and pull it back to try and get a win from the game. I believe that this game is fundamentally win and loss. 3 and 4k are a win, 1 and 2k is a loss essentially. You could say no k, 1k is a loss, 2k is a draw if you want to put it in those terms. I believe that they are not toxic. I believe that from the survivor side, flashlights, pallet stuns, CJ techs, dumb techs, I don't believe that to be toxic either. The only thing I really believe to be toxic in this game are hackers and holding someone hostage, whether that be a killer pinning someone in a corner and not letting them move for the duration of the game, or survivors opening the second exit gate, standing the second exit gate waiting for the killer to come all the way across the map over to it, just so that they could drop a couple of tea bags and then leave, not allowing the killer to just move on to a game that he has potentially lost or not got those survivors, and move into another game. But everything else is fair game. Now, in the Spooknjukes video, which I've got playing just up here, he asked the question, am I tunneling? He's following the survivor rulebook where he's not going to camp, not going to tunnel, not going to use no-ed, not going to slug, do those usual things that are classed as toxic. And he goes and chases a David. Chases a David, hooks a David, then goes after whoever else on the map. He's on Dead Dog Saloon, he's playing as Wraith. Chases other people, doesn't manage to get any of those other people down, but goes on lengthy chases with more than one person. Then he comes back across the David. The David's already been unhooked. The David's gone about his business and done other things. So he's not gone straight back to chase after the unhook. He's carried on his chasing other people, and then he's gone back and he's found the David, stumbled across the David, chased the David again, down the David, got the David. And someone in his chat said, "Oh, you tunneled that David." Spooks was like, "Well, no, I chased other people." And this is fundamentally the problem with the survivor rulebook. This is why the survivor rulebook is not fit for purpose. It's broken. It's a joke. Because day by day by day, the rules of this survivor rulebook change. They are pushing the goalposts 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot to suit them. So before, where a tunnel would be perceived as tunnel vision, you are going straight back after that survivor, you are trying to kill that survivor, trying to get that survivor out of the game. Now it's not that. Now it's, if you don't, you could go on a chase for 5 minutes, chase all the other 3 survivors, but if you don't get any of them down and you come back to that person you downed and then down them, well, that's tunneling. Because you haven't been able to get anyone else down, you've come back to get me down. That's ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. But anyway, like I said, survivor rulebook, moving the goalposts 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot, so it suits them. Now, as you see, I've got playing here my Freddy game. Now in this game, I got a 4K. After game chat, they came in, exact words, the only way you got kills was by camping and tunneling. Bruh, you suck. So I was like, hold on a second, I know how I played this game. I didn't camp and tunnel. So we reviewed the game back, live on stream. And I will hold my hands up right here and now. One time in the game, one time, on a Kate. Kate was on the hook. She got unhooked right in front of me, and I downed her again, put her back on hook. Didn't chase her, I literally was standing that close that I could just hit her from the minute she got downed. Put her back on hook, and she died. The reason I was still there as well wasn't because I was camping, is because I chased a Michaela and downed a Michaela. And Michaela took me back to the hook. We chased across the back of the map, then she chased back to the hook, got her down, someone else unhooked the Kate right in front of me. Now, the rest of the game was played out. They are the most altruistic team I've ever played against. So whenever I downed someone and I'd take them over to the hook, they would swarm the hook, waiting to get the unhook, waiting to get the save. And if I happened to catch a glimpse and knowing what they were doing, I would then walk around, just make sure they're not there. I see them constantly, so I then get into an active chase with the survivors that are so desperate to try and get this super fast unhook. Now that is perceived by them as me camping, because I haven't gone over the other side of the map. Not the fact that because they're standing there, I'm now in an active chase. And they're not leading me away in this chase. No. They want to loop me around the hook. But that now, under the new survivor rulebook, these new changes, moving the goalposts, that's camping, because I'm not leaving the hook. What they expect, what they want, is you to go over to the other side of the map, face the wall, let them get the unhook, let them get a heal before you even think about coming back for a chase. Every time someone was unhooked, it was right under my nose. And bar the one time I went after the Kate, every single time I went after the person who unhooked, not the person that was unhooked. So every down I was getting was a different person, different hook, so on and so forth. But yeah, I camped and tunneled, and that's the only way I can get kills in this game. Because the survivor rulebook, the rules have been changed to once again suit the survivors. My Sadiko game, which see on here now, I downed Yuichi within the first 45 seconds of the game. We're on RPD. I got him on a hook, one of the outside hooks near the stairwell. I then left the hook, saw a Kate on the gen in the main foyer, main lobby area of RPD. We then want to chase. Over the other side of the map, we start looping around one of those, one of the long desks with a pallet at the end. Round and round and round we go. I try a bit of mind gaming, doesn't work. She drops the pallet, I break the pallet, I chase her through. She gets away. About 45-50 seconds has passed, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to teleport back to the hook just to see what's going on. I teleport back for a brief second, pop, have a look at Yuichi, still on hook, nothing's happening here. Was there for less than half a second, turn around and start making my way away from hook. At this point, I go through one of the rooms. Jill is running towards me. So I then get in a chase with Jill. Go for a chase with Jill. Nia then cuts across my path. I then get into a chase with Nia. We're around the main lobby area, so still a fair way away from the hook. I then get the Nia down. It all ensues. Yuichi dies on first hook because nobody has gone in to save him. The other two then just decide to give up the ghost. They come over, start walking in front of me. They're not interested. They want me to down them. They want me to kill them. I oblige. Game ends. They come into after game chat. You camped Yuichi. Sorry? No, I went off and chased Kate. No. You chased Yuichi. And this was the Jill. You camped Yuichi. You camped him to death. So once again, we watched the video back. And as it shows, no. But we're forgetting the survivor rulebook has changed. The goalposts have been moved. Now, camping isn't just standing next to Hook. Camping isn't just waiting by Hook for another survivor. Camping is any movement made back towards the Hook. So the fact that I teleported back to have a sneaky peeky, oh, that means you camped him. You camped him to death. That little brief 2-second maneuver, that accounted for the whole time that Yoichi was not saved. So it's my fault. I broke the survivor code. I broke the survivor rulebook. The rules have changed. Once again, I should be going and standing over in the corner, letting them get the unhook, letting them get the heal. The survivor rulebook is a joke and fundamentally broken. It's not fit for purpose. It doesn't work. It's trash. Now, what the next thing is going to happen with the survivor rulebook, what their demands will be of how we play the game, God only knows. Probably that, you know, we're not allowed to hook anyone. We're only allowed to one hit, and then we should go and chase after someone else. God knows what the next iteration of this, you know, like I say, survivor rulebook has been rewritten so many times. There's more versions of it than there is the Bible at this point. But anyway, just my 5 pence worth, you know, after watching the Spooks video and after what happened in my most recent videos. If you have enjoyed this video, please drop in and check out some of my other videos on YouTube. I will be posting a more fuller version of the Freddy video and the Sadiko video in the coming days on my YouTube channel. Please give it a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. If you want to come over and watch me live, I stream on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday over on Twitch, 8:30 PM UK time. Dead by Daylight, Killer, sometimes Survivor, but mostly Killer. I played over on the channel. And I think that's about it, really. Like I say, just airing out my thoughts. So thank you for watching the video. I will also post a link to Spooknjukes' video as well, so you can see the video that started this whole reaction. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, be awesome, and hopefully I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.